Hey
guys, it's Steve Brown here.
That's right, cold geometry. We're pumped. We're ready. We're talking about two shapes today: pyramids, cones. Fantastic. The formulas are on the page before, so I am copying this from page 3. We are on page 4 right now. So the lateral area is 1/2 times the capital P, same thing as last time, the perimeter of the base, times the slant height. What the heck is a slant height? It's the height that is slanted. So it's not directly at a 90. If we were talking about the height, it would be like direct 90 degrees. But this one is slanted.
Wow.
So for this one, our L is going to be that 17. So wonderful. We can go ahead and plug everything in. We need the perimeter. This looks like a hexagon. Am I right? No. Yes. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. It's a hexagon. So one side is 18. And then there's 6 sides. So does that make 108? Or did I do that wrong? 18 times 6. Anybody? Okay, good. And then the slant height, it's given to us there. There will be times that we'll have to use Pythagorean theorem to figure out the slant height. This one, the correct slant height is given to you. It is, I can't really explain it other than it is the slanted height. So, the name kind of gives it away. So 17, and then when we put that in the calculator, or if we're just like crazy good with numbers and can do it in our brain, that's 918. And it's not me that's crazy good at numbers. I have all the answers right here. So. Yeah. I already split it in half. It's like 1800 something. And then you cut it in half and you get 918. I think so. Alright, and we need the area of that base. So remember what the lateral area is. It's still everything but the bases. This time there's only one base, so that's nice. So our total surface area is just going to be the lateral area plus the base. We don't have to multiply the base by 2. It's not a cylinder. It's not a prism. There's only one base here. But we still need to find the area of that base. Capital B is still the area of the base. Remember the formula for a polygon? Regular polygon? 1/2.
Oh,
Y'all are so good. And so enthusiastic for 7:30 in the morning. I like it. Yes. Just the way Chris said it. 1/2 A, P. But at least he said something. Alright, our apothem is actually given to us, which is nice. You don't have to solve it. A lot of times you will have to solve for it. Yeah, it's 9√3. Because it's a hexagon, and remember, this piece is 9. This is your n. The apothem is the n√3, so that makes it 9√3. Gosh. You learn it every 2 days, and then you forget it.
I know, right?
You learn it, forget it, learn, forget, learn, forget. And then our perimeter is going to stay the same, which is fantastic, so we don't have to do anything else. We just plug that number in.
Yeah.
And then put all that in the calculator. We're going to get 486√3. And that is, it's already been cut in half, so that is your capital B. 486√3. So you have your B, you have your L, add them together, and you are done. S equals 918 plus 486√3. If it asked for it in simplified radical form, that would be it, but it does not. So we have to figure out what this is to the nearest hundredth. So all we have to do is put that in the calculator, and we get 1759.78, I think. Well, that's what I've written down. But I should know. Alright, I know that's the answer. Alright, do we get the idea here? I hope.
No.
Alright. Okay. So again, we need the lateral area. These are all regular pyramids, meaning all the sides are going to be the same. 2.4, 2.4, 2.4. When you see that word regular, it means that they're all the same on the base, all sides. So our L is going to be 1/2 P times slant height. Our perimeter is 2.4 plus 2.4 plus 2.4. Add all the sides together. 7.2. Okay. And then our slant height is 3.7. So got a lot of ugly decimals. How fun. And then I get when I wrote down 13.32. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. 13.32 is going to be our lateral area. So that, again, that's everything but the bases. That's all of this stuff up here. We don't have the area of the base yet. So this is where it gets kind of ugly. All right. There will be some problems like this. So we've got 2.4, got 1.2, 1.2 down here. So we can cut that in half. Oh, y'all can't see any of that. There we go. That's better. So we're looking for the area of our base. There's a couple ways you can do this. This actually is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So you can do it that way. You can use Pythagorean theorem because you have two of the sides. Either way will work. I think it's easier just to use special right triangles because this is our 2n, this is our n, and that's our n root 3. So to get that height, you're going to do 1.2 times root 3. So like we will just go ahead and put that in the calculator, get a number for that, and then, well, we can plug, I don't know what I'm saying. But this is going to be the height of the triangle. I changed my mind. We should just plug that one into the formula, the base times height divided by 2 formula, and then just get whatever final decimal. I think that would be the easiest. So that is our height. The base of our triangle is going to be 2.4. Please realize that when I'm writing the base of the triangle, I'm writing in lowercase b. When I'm writing the area of the base, it's an uppercase B, capital B. So make sure you realize that because that can get confusing. These are different numbers. That B and this B, they're different. So the area of our base is 2.4. Our height is 1.2 root 3. Divide the whole thing by 2. That we can just put in the calculator.
Wait.
Everybody see where that is?
If we're using 1.2 root 3 as the height, should
Yep.
the base be 1.2?
So that would be the base for just like part of that triangle.
Right.
But I mean, technically you could use 1.2 and then not cut it in half, and you'd get the right answer. But you just have to, be vigilant and know what you're doing. Yeah. So, what are we getting when we put that in there? 2.4 times 1.2 root 3 divided by 2. 2.49? Cool. Alright, now we have everything we need. We just add those two numbers together. So S equals L plus B. S equals 13.32, or sorry, the L is 13.32. The base is 2.49. So you get 15.81. Or is it 8.2? I think it's 8.1, right? Okay. You're killing me. There we go. So 15.81. So this entire thing is basically exactly what we did last time, except you're only adding one base. Like, yeah. So, because last time we would find the lateral area, and then we'd find one of the bases and add two of them. So it's kind of just reinforcement from what we did last time. Alright, question number 3. We've got a square pyramid. The height. Oh, yeah, this is easy. The height. Ah, yes, this is tricky. Well, it's not. I'm going to try to draw this. You don't have to draw it. I just think it's fun. Okay. Now see that square pyramid? I know. I should just step over there to show them how it's done. So, notice what it gives you. It gives you the H. This is not L. It is not your slant height. So don't get that confused. This, okay, I'm going to draw like a straight line right there. That is your H. That is 16. The actual height of that. This is what I was talking about when I said there will be a time when you have to use Pythagorean theorem to solve for your slant height, because you're given the height that's directly in the middle of that. So what you must see is that this forms a triangle. So like this would be your slant height. This is going to be your height, which is 16. Can we figure out what that piece would be? Yeah, it's going to be half of that side length. So we are trying to figure out what our slant height is. Anytime it gives you the height and it doesn't say the word slant, it means you don't have the slant height. They are two different things. H and L are different. Well, this one we don't know what the angles are. So we're actually going to do Pythagorean theorem, which this is a triple, so that's nice. I mean, it's not a triple that we've talked about, but you'll see that when you do 16 squared plus 30 squared equals c squared. There we go. Now everybody can see it. You get this big old number, 1156 equals c squared. Take square root of both sides, and you get a pretty number, 34. Okay, so what that is your slant height. Now you have what you need to solve for this. So you have your slant height. Now, yay. Okay, this is a really easy problem to read and just think that you already have the slant height and then get it wrong. So just make sure you read the questions. Bless you. Exactly, yeah. It will specifically say the word slant height. If it just says height, you have to use Pythagorean theorem. So, height means not the slant height. Okay, cool. We can find our L equals 1/2 P times slant height because now we have the slant height. So our perimeter of our base, it is a square pyramid. All of the sides are 60. So they're all the same length. 1/2 equals 240. Times the slant height that we solved for, which is 34. Woo, yes. Yeah, now just put it in the calculator, and I think you get 7680 if I calculated right. It's always possible that I didn't, so feel free to check me. Is it? It could be wrong. You gotta get it now. 240 times 34 divided by 2 should be 7680. So that is our L. We need to find the area of the base. That should be easy. We should be able to look at that and know what to do with the area base because it's a square.
Yeah.
4,080? Okay.
Yeah, that's that. You just off by 2,000.
I see.
Just a few.
You know what? That is the total surface area. That's what it is. I've already added in the area of the base. Okay. Yes. Thank y'all. Yeah. All the suspense is gone now. We already know what the surface area. I know you're really excited, but. Okay, sorry. So that is the lateral area. The total surface area is going to be the lateral area plus the area of the base. So 4080 plus 60 squared. Hopefully y'all can do that in your head. Well, 6 times 6 is what? I'm sure you know that. 36, and then there's those 2 zeros that you add on. So it's 3,600. Math, man.
Oh, you just did.
Yeah, 60 times 60, so just multiply the first 2, and then there's 2 zeros left over. Just slap them right on there. Alright, so our surface area, now it is 7,680. That makes a big difference. And I ran out of room because I'm a crazy person. So our surface area is 7,000. I'll just back that up. Oh, no, now I'm just making it darker. That's great. Alright. Okay, formula to cone is going to be the lateral area pi RL. Easy, yay. Cool. So lateral area equals pi times the radius times slant height. Do we have the slant height?
No.
We don't. You should have just said it with confidence. That's right. No. No, we don't. We must find slant height by using Pythagorean theorem, which this just so happens. Yes. How does that work every time? It's so weird. It's like real life. Everything works out perfectly. Not really. I'm kidding. This actually, we haven't talked about this triple. So if you know this, it's because you did it on your own. Do we know where that 20 is coming from?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah. That's where that 20 is coming from. So really, what this is, it's a right triangle that's just sitting up inside that cone. Is all it is. Yeah. So when we add those together, we get 841 equals c squared. C equals 29. Alright, now we have what we need. We have our slant height. We have our radius, which we found by cutting that 40 in half. So L equals pi times 20 times 29. Yeah, I probably did it wrong again. Cool, 580 pi. So we'll wait till the very end to put that in decimal form, because you know sometimes when we do them separately and then add them together, the computer doesn't like it. So we'll just wait till the very end. Alright, we now need the area of our base, our capital B, which is a circle, so it should be easy. Just plug the radius in. Solomon, we need happy thoughts. Okay. But I'm so sad. Alright, capital B, 20 squared. Do you have that memorized? You know what that is? Yeah! Yeah. You had it. Is that in here?
Oh, it's not me.
Oh, just turned off. So whoever it was figured it out. Did that just turn on, or has that been going the whole time? And I didn't notice it. Classic me, not noticing what's going on. 580 pi. Okay, I'm going really fast, sorry. So remember, all we're doing, we have our L and our B, we're just adding them together and then we're done. You can. Okay. Maybe you can't. So we add those together, we get 980 pi. Now is when we would put that in the calculator to get a decimal answer.
3,078.76.
Okay. 3,078.76 centimeters squared. See,
You don't know, do you?
we haven't decided. So,
Let us know today.
yeah. But I show you how to do both every time, so you should know how to do both.
Yeah.
See, that we also have not decided on.
Please. Please, both of you.
All of these things will be decided next class, next period. Oh, yeah, we're skipping this one. What am I doing? Skip 6. We're going to the very last page. This problem. So hopefully you'll have room somewhere. Alright, we gotta figure out what we need. So, what on the cone is showing?
The
Lateral area, good.
Yes.
The lateral area of cone. And then on the cylinder, the lateral area of the cone, and then plus 1 base. We'll say the base of the cylinder, it's the exact same as the base of the cone, so. Okay, guys, help me out here. I'm a fool. Cause I'm crazy! No, it's me that's always wrong. Don't worry. Speakup.com? You trying to plug your website on my YouTube channel? What are you thinking? This is my YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. Lateral area of the cone plus the lateral area of the cylinder plus 1 base of the cylinder. Again, I would highly suggest that you write this stuff down before you solve for all of it, and then at the end you know what to add together. Makes a lot. Okay. So, yes. Lateral area of the cone. L equals 1/2 P slant height. Do we have? Yes, that's right. Do we have the slant height?
No.
No. Well, you do because you've already done it in your head. It is a. Yeah, it's 5. It's a triple. It's 3, 4, 5. Make sure you use 5 as the slant height and not 3, because 5 is the slant height. Yes. Yeah, 3 is just the H. So when we move over to volume, we will be using 3, because that's what the formula calls for. But for surface area, we need 5. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's rude. It's kind of funny though. Oh, you know what? I wrote the wrong formula down. Which, it's actually the same, but it's not. It just looks different. So, pi r L. So, well, it's because circumference is 2 pi r, so if you cut that in half, it would just be pi times r. So it's the same thing, but it just looks different. So pi times the radius times the slant height. So the lateral area of our cone. Woo! When you said 20 pi, it sounded like you said 25. so it confused me. But I get it now. So that's the lateral area of our cone. Cone. Now we need the lateral area of our cylinder, which, man, that's way back. It was 2 whole days ago when we did that, so will we even remember?
Yeah.
2 pi RH. We have our radius and we have our height. Remember, the height is how far apart are our bases. So don't look at this height. You don't need that. You need the height of the cylinder. Yep. So L equals 2 pi times 4 times 10. 80? I should have said 80. Like that. Yeah. 80. Cool. So we've done the first 2. The lateral area of the cone, the lateral area of the cylinder. We have 1 base of the cylinder left. And xenoid shall be done. Well, what's the formula for a circle? Pi times the radius squared. So pi times 4 squared. My favorite pastime game. Anybody else good at 4 square? Bring it, girl. So we need to add these 3 together. Woo! And just, I really want y'all to write these out, because when you get to the end here, it's really hard to tell what the difference is between all of these. It's just a lot easier if you have some reference to look back on. So 20 pi plus 80 pi plus 16 pi. 116 pi.
Yep.
If we're working on big ideas, we'd have to take that, put it in the calculator, and get 364.43. I know. It's building your mathematical stamina. You're welcome. Alright, if I could find my mouse, I'll turn it off.